18 nyame ama nipa to me.
Okay.
One of the entire aside them say Chinese no.
Tell me.
Yet enkofo ebinum de ehu ato nkofo so ama nyame kwa withdraw.
Why you know
who enti adane nipa sem. Ebra onyame yera so obesai Sodom and Gomorrah no. Abraham intercede say ready say unya nipa 10 e wo krom wa obegya ya say unya nipa mo 10 a will you stop? I say yes. Ono ne kan ama ne bedru 0. What is obi ani ho. Abraham's intercession could not prevail because nyame anya obia obetimi ahwe no so se menye. It came to pass. But say nyame eyi bibia di kire for obi ho. Na se enya unya no se fon so a esese wankasa bo ho mpae because the prophetic is not for showmanship. So enya for showmanship. Uka adifo na omo yetete adifo na omo bia nkwahye nkom so koye show. Omo ko ka asem a nyame tiri popesesi anase ade bia nyame be ye o man bi so sometimes o man no kra repent a nyame sesa na dwene wo ho o hyenkom afọ bi personal ho fa say oye artist oye we a say eyampa say nyame asoma nyame no wan small say be ka gi fame osoma o say na ombone ahyehye and to find a way either be hwe artist manager o be hwe obi oben no so anase ene uko obi inbox kra kwotro ade a obetimi akan enti eho makes it like what deliver message at the time nipa nankasa I receive and here 1 2 say obi ka asem efa obi ho a awonbone ahyehya ma no na wantimi anka ne person no de betu edwam a say nipa kro no ate kro na still say the mekan me say enkom hye bia na eye coded.
Let's also be your subscriber to leave comment or comment section or Eddie Amami. Yeah, boy.
Because I think I saw it this weekend. So, yeah, I did.
Maybe I know I'm something on more picture.
Okay. Okay, I see. That's nice. Good to have you again on the show. I ovim no kana me peno. I na bibi aboko there. All right, nice. Okay. Enti we there nya fe ne aba toto acheche ho today spirituality me guess any to Bible boy ama yesua de no akokoye prophet naka kakra bi so am yato aba. Na nyankopon ayi who is winning at the atrew na what they are to dwenti ye pese ye nyante asema pa when it comes to prophecies.
Okay.
Prophecies. Enti se nyankopon ayi bibi anase odaniama edi e de trewo se nyame nipa eya wo kire kwan a esese wo deliver say yi kire no whether say you have to do it privately and as say we declare no publicly. I want to know.
Yes, metia wati for anopai na mama obi anso akwaba ewo ha se nyankopon da bibia dia se de kan no krese nyame be kire kwan a fa so deliver message no either private or personal. For instance, we are a personal prophecy to somebody, but maybe you will not get access to the person. Or, for instance, in our generation, maybe I better social media, but most times, if you are a true personal, say you wouldn't want the person to be offended before even receiving the message.
Exactly.
Because as we no crab at Nipanoa, Ononquati and Cabebuano. But say Ononquantine echo pass it through other people, maybe a Nipanabetino, now quite twisted. And yet they say, and a crane, a mere yachin, but uncommon person will be better. Sassemino. And a quine or one, you may bet Ube deliver message, especially Yame Emma was ra or the Yansan so come.
It's not just say, Yichan and Kasane there does not come with the formula would be delivered, but apparently the way was the end of state manager say, Winyansan is a trail how to deliver the. There be
a bit much formula for deliver. Yes.
Okay.
And a be also a one casa, and so Yansan so we nipa. So one of the cars are far home or bedroom one. And fan saying, and tia no, uncle, yes, me a soft medium and whom to make a go nipan bit man your message, but in one word in the call from because on receive it. Or be tia some and just will receive it. But what I say, with my tia some, what can what about on yin kuni more yin to. Okay,
so that means, say, quite no formula need to be BHL, and there are times a formula MBHL, but you know, I want to use this question.
That's it.
Nowadays.
Yes.
Okay. Right. And Sunday, I remember Sebra ebony ewu, you know, the prophecies that came earlier and all that. And I'm for the because you know we are blacks,
yes,
Africans,
yes.
and when it comes to superstitions, yeah. Yeah, and you know, yeah, what did you say? Near Osefo no enhu ana wonim no ntimi nye ho hwe
Debbie.
But when e be obvious say na yaka de a ene se me ye baifu a me da me de me hu ba jim se me pewa.
Okay.
Enti susu say yitra no when it comes public, especially when they are very dread to say issues like ebony de no a na che say mo bie ho kwan no ama bronsamfo ne ahonhom a ebi kro mo pe wure yi dada no de mo agim no ma say ne aka say okay see e kan ne ko ba ne sa so na say the prophet ekro enya fans said ntia the prophecy no abam, you know, and so you become powerful when somebody has suffered was our kind. So what do you make of that?
Me de menyi sa antum de di kan ne say o shen kom afo bi personal ho for say or artist or way a say eyampa say nyame asoma nyame no wan small say be kaji fame osoma o say na mbone ahyehye. And to find a way, either be artist manager or be obi obey no. So anasa ene uko be inbox kwa kwatra dia obetimi akan. And a ho makes it like what deliver message, you know, at the time nipa nankasa I receive and here one. Two say obi ka asem efe obi ho a amboni ahyehya ma no. No want me an kan person no de be to edwamu a. Say nipa kro no ati Krana still said me kind me say enkomhye bia na eye coded asem bia na me be ka fa ho bia so obi kra say okay obi hwe obi so say asomasi ubewu it's still coded. It is any pakon dia asem no tom from anymore sa ni pakon tia ese se okobusa no say asem a oka ye ehu de e de na sese me ye wo ho but eni kwa say odinfo no mom e prese emremu no onfa nyidin eno de ba sa be ye evil.
But again, the same question. Who say ebamwa emamoye like it makes you great, right?
No.
When prophecies,
when it is bad.
Yeah.
Say when komshe papa bemwa. Ema nyame anu nyam ededi. En komshe boni bemwa. Ema wu nipa no obi a oye wise bia no. Oma enu mfili ema mfili se bia ohu ayehu. This one more journey work from fetch me. And
of course you know that there are a number of people they struggle. I mean to be like high IQ, like to get to the highest IQ level. See, automatically there are many people in that range. And I said that secular, they quickly perceive so the fact that you prophesied and it happened, no whether they a doom prophecy and a proper one, but still now it makes you
say a proper one, dear. The mission want to say,
yeah.
Say, Ebia will be a customer obi. Say, as soon as you say na ewochi. Nipano ebao wa mau. Pray say, emaninsi. Except to say, sa nipano. Nyame ne pese okuno teni yo de nipa bia no difo bia timi nya ho hwe eye de nyame pese eba.
Okay,
because God is sovereign, the opebia no ye, but their own penny to say besini de so oyi kire wa oba kire wa de esesa oye wo ho it is a nipa krokro no amma won chen po a esesa wa wujire mu ya de kro no nipa kro no.
Okay. There are many times more the prophecy is not about abontia. Sometimes you are even unable to do anything about it. In that case, why do you even say it? Because the fact that using nyame yachre the assumption is that you nyame nipantina wo sa ho kwan no to be hearing stuff from Nyankopon no.
Okay.
I shock say unya ehun to me. Enti whereby prophecy krona Nyankopon yitre wo no what ba abontia. To me and ten yourself, you know it, and it happened. Is it to like to say the medin can kind of to make you so powerful or relevant?
God reveals things to you when only say or say for the trimupo. Etimanipa who say nipa ne hu a wu nipa no. Or say Bible say ebra onyame yana so obes say Sodom and Gomorrah no. Abraham intercede say ready say unya nipa 10 e wo kromu a obegya say unya nipa mo 10 a will you stop? Or say yes. Ono ne kan ma ne bedru 0. That is obi ani ho. Abraham's intercession could not prevail because nyame anya obia obetumi ahwe no so se menye it came to pass but se nyame eyi bibia di kyerɛ fa obi ho na se enya a unya no se fon so a ɛsɛ sɛ wankasa bɔ ho mpae because the prophetic is not for showmanship so anya for showmanship woka adifo na omu yɛ tete adifo na omu bia nkɔhyɛ nkɔm sɛ ɔkɔyɛ show omu kɔ ka asɛm a nyame tiri mo pɔpɛsɛsi ana sɛ adeɛ bia nyame bɛyɛ ɔman bi so sometimes ɔman no kora repent a nyame sesa na dwene wɔ ho
I see. Okay, right. Into Abusia, we are live on Radio Angel 102.9 FM. Ye Jumanie, you from your Himawe Janope, Mene Prophet Braham, and Edin Kutaho, our spirituality of ya ede esumo ejwada, ene ejwada bia and home. Okay, into your national prophecies and your private ones, individual ones, right?
Yes, personal prophecies.
What makes them different?
Okay, different, they say.
Yeah.
So, Namika se kawechra or mina. Eno ayasama efa oman mu ni nyina ho ebia nyame aka kyese ko ka asem bi kyerɛ oman panyini eno enya national prophecy eye personal to the man.
Okay.
2 say ka say personal prophecy say young lady ti hey abrante wa hey nyame say okay abrante bi a wokɔ hoko hu no say ni say ko ka kyerɛ no nyame ka say ebia meni asset me frɛ say nana menya abrante number na pese me ka asem kyerɛ no oh ne number ni but deliver man. But Sebia, me pray obusa ona osi oh I asem ya ka kire me. Ebi asem kro na ye we secret. Enti ohun so wate a obefere ebe ha no. Enti by the time asem be duru ono kra no. Na I say emu aye ha. Enti personal prophecy de e say individual wo de come nipa na nkasa nkona say we na nyame ka fa we ko ka kire no. We na nyame ka fa we ka kire no. Ane e ka national de eno de e kwa ma oman mu ni nyina.
Okay. All right. I don't think the Sosunia Eda at the national and I said the public one, the general one, and then the individual
one.
Once and more. What they must say, people panic when they hear things that are like weird. That be why I am sure say Oba dear and Yankopon amma ye when we would even die.
Yes.
Until ye nim better na to ye, at least it is better. I know said there are people they be or Moyarina doctors say they have 1 month to live, 3 months to live. And I understand probably what they will be going through psychologically, you know. And when you get and I say unya chance not to get a revelation about people, and I say I don't know na uba beka. Wouldn't say I thought I am to share the more reason why people don't even want to test for HIV and all those things is the fact that or if you said the moment or better no and who that general jen kwabe kuno and some say yare na nkasa krabe to me kuno intino medeba yichene I mean these prophecies that we make it public so people getting to know people hearing that asimesi yesu be accident asimesi yesu be wu this year the president ba ku be wu this year say that you know, do you know or how short I mean trauma the personalities that are involved?
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, how ba? But bebre also mo kan ensi because e bia nipa kro no onim empire sese obo onim adia esese oye na ofrim yes and the panic bebe nipa kro no so but senka nipa no ejine mana wo hu de nipa no ba bia wo e ma ne hu say ni ekoso enti bo hu empire bebo a but said the woka no obia wo wiase bia bewu enti sesia me kasa me kacha nkofo say owu okra no it shouldn't be news any longer.
It seems like these days nankasa enshada anye news
enti mpesa eso bia gitum sa owu sesia na enya hu biem enti sa wo tena ho na so odifo bi de owu be hunu wa na sa wankasa sesia unka wiase hu biem.
And there's a wide atum that in terms of say ebo hu
there be ne kwase because oka but I said if I can't a person will push it too much on you, you have to resist it. Catch as a material break, way the material because most I'm telling you that is the last straw and for the room and for say see and be muso asro. The many pastor on the man will say,
which is a theatre.
Oh, theatre tupa, the baby amra. It will be confirmed by asro say first as can phone upon no this idea in you. So, it says, can you be answer in a will? And it says, can you be answer in a will? Two across you, Matty. What you say? Because Oma will say, no one or the baby who a two cacra. As Cafu Rayashon comes on the woman, your Matiasi. And our castle will be back with me and no say and see. I feel the down the rare at some o'clock because I must forget it. Because the university we are singing now and react to Osusme woman. Obuha on Quasar on ye drew, but don't be cast into like I say, and see. Opa Cosro ye day, Oma Emma. Because on no one I didn't say, on premise I didn't manos, Emma. Okay.
I like that.
Yes.
And you know, how powerful are we as humans? The fact that we'll be able to make us a menu to mama kwai so how powerful are we?
And this is the question. That person who say we were created in the image of God. Nyame born the son is yes, son is so. Even God does not underestimate human power. Nyame kura no ontumi tutu ni base. Nipa betimi decide say nyame usi say me nyame ye say. And plan no akoye na de na fa. Eti nipa nkasa no ye wo tumi. Nipa wo tumi. Eti un say kofo mi omo na we say omo ye so stubborn say wacha aduabo ntimi no. We are the den fa no ho. Because ono ana gonna say we are the day koto on chima am pan so say nipa no we be kwa broche be no da so na area ho yes kwa chi ne ewu because ediabura ya bro kwa chi pa oda so na wo no we say for my friend be bronsam because o ma ya emfa etiafe do so be bronsam again akwaje aduro o say na him an ye tell so abin wa fa ba bi so bi anasa bi ensuo kra wo fa no ayam hyehyɛ wo anyway so when you have that understanding of the nyame ayewa and ma wutimi nante wiasema okay edi etira Bible cast resist the enemy and he shall flee one cast bompaye was it sin kwan no obedwane ye de na wura mu dada nto se fasi ni kwa that means you are capable, you are able.
Ya wotumi ya wa hoden
pa nipa wotumi pa eno na man kofu bebre ya omo ye stubborn no omo nya di 7 no wo ya also we settings we ye say ono wa buru no ho na to ya ozo okotosi eti kofu sa no this nyame akasa no kasa na o ka chene na si ansana ne ho apo nya sa dia forget it o ye den your te on fi you me masse me yere mame bibia no aka che no betie mame na di 75 years o ka bibia so e wo boa o ka ho so e wo boa o da o boa finsi
okay
eti no nyame amani patumi okay wonu bi enti asori dem se sancheni sisi no
tell me
yet enkofo ebinum di ehu ato nkofo so ama nyame kwa withdraw.
Why you know
it's adani ni pasem. Me, I've always been truthful and I'll continue to be like that. So when you're sorry for to nipa church member who empower no. Hey, and all quite sorry. Meet my catch to busa bon someone. I'm sorry for ni bon someone sanchenya me. Because they are feeding their mind with negativity, darkness. It will be tia so they not girimu nya yesum otimi konanim because I know na suffer they are feeding no. Etu busa de say nyame wo hwan so tesoro busa bronsam obeyo say eti the person will feed himself with it to the point to say afi no otiaso de bebre how can we pray in fear? The Bible said pray without ceasing. And when we pray to empower ourselves. But I can tell you that 90% of Christians today, they pray in fear. Or bon empire so empire or fear mu. I didn't know biso a Christian no shop next to somebody. Nipa no bi o ni hwe powder a telecom powder na say powder. We be no be hwe gu na yi no. Oba na ko fa you know friend so for.
Enu kwa ke ka boni hu.
Aboni hu enso nya powder bia o. Nipa kro no e use na dwere no to powder na go. Odi ne powder be hu ye.
I didn't know Bible no eka say the fear of God and the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Why did they use fear? And you know the fact that you have just referenced fear.
No, that
word has been learned from God.
No,
and
that word fear there in Greek means reverence.
Okay.
So reverence
and say you
that is reverence. Say I can reverence you doesn't mean I fear you. Etuoba
obuwa minute and just so
Dabi tuoba na dem ka bejo hema bag no obejo ye ni jimu nsuro no e ye buo na man dem ka bejo bag no eno is different, but almost twisting. Now I quite say it's not that kind of fear. Nyame kra besi ebesro no. There be or see your reverence no. Obi a usoro to me to me.
I think there's some guys say nyame so much chassis and some nan kesentete ne ye. So we sha yen sebio me me nyanru ahibia there but me sha no entity a me nya ye sa bre no na the way I mean who the Christianity concepts of religion no e man ye te say ye de hu and the man for sum nyankopon the fact that you say we bone ahoro a yabobọ so ni nyina na ukobrunsem gem and you know that kind of brunsem gem and your papa and abeko heaven enti sa the hu of brunsem gem no and ato amanfo tim abepem na and na sese bia ni bia babro so nti no untumi mfa brunsem gem hu na bia because I remember when in secondary school time you know there were a lot of guys that says that omo no kro omo brunsem gem ho na omo pe what did they make am say iti no mami fancy na aba bedru sabre a ye wo mu ya akwa koba say this time no untumi fa saade we empeswedi obia untumi fa empeswedi obia sentete no koye set se de wo kan ense se ye suro nyankopon ense se ye suro brunsem gem na empo ya rehye mu ko heaven mu. But then what to say say we should just live right because it is good to live right. Say we papa do wechi. You know, and even if you die, that's all ma. Sa and your papa no ebedi wo ma echi. What did they make an say? Na ye nya sante tie ne ntiase no a enka obia be living right, not necessarily because we fear that there is brunsem gem and I ye call heaven. But we know that it is just perfect to live right. It is good to live right. What of that? Because that is what we have known from way back, and today it has changed. Until now, so the youth, you can't convince them to go to church because they feel that we have been lied to, and all those things that really did not manifest. Until no though, but you have to explain from the point I started till today.
Because even as humans, every day we are all struggling. Tell you, including Obia, say on the number one Christian in the world is struggling with something. Obia is struggling with something. Me too, I'm struggling with something. Obia, but you know, catch us a me. Madam, you pepe be a Jan free no because we're dangerous. Now, say. Ye ba entity mu a tisa me oba ma sorry me a prophet but I will never put fear in people because who suffer na ma wa obre obi anso on ni tibia odi throw she omu no che say on person obede wo enti na make say nenko fo asoro tisa na wo kan tisa boys no masoro but me oba me nche wo ye young guy obetena because the way I me here me hu opa bo hwini bra but wasum bra I don't just look at that side. And anya me so na me be kanya me asem afo so se fa me ka asem no opa memfa. See, freedom is what God has given us. The gospel does not tell a sinner he's a sinner. The sinner knows he's a sinner, but the gospel gives the sinner an alternative. But we have cancelled the alternative. They said they can you say. Now come to even life. So background or yeah, they know gano. Oh yeah, they know gano. What got chadi be 6? So no say chadi na obeji. It is still obey the good. But can we church na obedi antiase so oh e we na me making a me person decision na me making because said e be ya me come animu abrabom na nyesa chenchena atwan. It will share say ya they have ya twisted ade no in a way ama it wonu say kofo bebre wo ho a just last almost say Dr. Mensa Otabra Beka Sembina or say Adifu Juma. And I'm say Adifu Juma Ben. Juma Ben awo. I actually say Adifu Juma. Obi na fra say be Juma. Eti eni fa kona Juma anya wo Adifu Juma bia. Almost so person condemn prophetic na say no. Wo se mamu kasa se nyame. Because ye nyina ho nye. Obi anya nyame. Eti kasa se nipa. Ba mo be kasa if I be a man of God and no say munyai. On authority. So on authority eti mimi wo di fo bi o shakwa me se maka no bi antimi se me hwe ne din na mbegu anu ase you will go down adanya mbegu anu ase you will never know because se nyame ankasa nkyere wo a ana nyame ahu mo bo a me free on him and me see from na atwa na me na mbu me mfa nche bonsam me bonsam quite the last person I want to talk about me mfa no ho or the Bonsam Missumina Mias. Into one Bronson.
I love you, Prophet. I just love you, man.
Thank you.
Because sometimes I say that mimiti way Bonibi and me fimi pemuya no minim na maye.
That's it.
And then Tina say one samba na me beka say Bronson.
No. Now you'll be surprised, say. That obi o ha wa di bone sa nyame so nkune da. Ubo no dia nyame se memfa. Onante sa na me bo no so wonye. Wo ye ndia enye yie. Ohima. Eto obi o ha, wotimi do obi si wo e bo no mpa ye wo be wu 3 days. Chia. Who said that? Because I say empower nipa. I when you say nyame born nipa nante say. Me so me nyame ba. It mean I'm confidently. Just obi to me ka say nyame ye Christopher nko nyame. What the cancer? Oya honam nyanya nkopon. Rasta ma akọ ba bia kwashi wi oye nyame ba. Obi I'm telling you, obi nyame ba, you can't touch anybody. You have to be general property, so me I use 90 minutes. And you put fear in people, sir. And to be a down my chair, so for a friend catch and say, oh, this week, maybe we any idea no. Okope kakrenti, Madam Sorina Bompa and dear me hunye. And near my about so one year one mompire. Nide na also in Yano, what you can't say any day no man. Because Nipano so tin na me humu, to know a messy day a man. It was a week in Yano. Uncle for a tete as someone who no master, they are going to enforce it on the person because she knew her. A yatro no come majuma. And Tinipana Susumunya Dina, Nafidi, O Brenase, na Abrewase. She, Namia Bobby said the image. Namia Casa Bompire and Sanwayo Bibio. O Nami born say the image. A Tinipana Casa carry some divine strength. I won him out Benanti.
Great one from Prophet Abraham, aka Rosia, live on Spirituality segment on your Jumani Angel 102.9 FM, DJ or Himalaya. I'm sure so we'll enjoy conversation. Right, and from there, the fact that you mentioned that you don't speak for God.
No.
And I don't know how you would answer this question, especially when it comes to the Bible. Because nyame, like nyame nipa you see the Bible,
okay.
Okay. And can somebody ask? Say, from the story of creation in the Bible, we understood the say nyankopon ampese nipa wu. Into Boyengo Garden of Eden, no more. Na ya so den na ema yekodi aduaba na yehu and all that. Nti to say eja a wodo wo ma no say obi say fo bi aba be bo awuro mu nti ama ma so ayeden na ka immediately there no ano. Yes, say for now wa ba be say because wo ma ne de wodo wo mu you didn't even wish them say omo betena say ewu. Nti honom na nka wo be yi sa problem na aba na de free ho. Now where according to the Bible no nyankopon enku Satan emom obedumi nipa wo doye nipa wan pese owu afi owu okura ede wo de domi ye nja ye kwan Allah ya sallame mu o se ni owu de atwi mu tan ni nse mu bre ne ade and na ye didi mu a ye koye nim ebedru baabi na se Noah abre no so during the flood destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah issue as I was so a sea a swallow Korah. And then the 250 Israel for the army in front of Moses. What numbers? Those who have the Bible can reference that from Numbers chapter 16, verse 20 to 35. And the fact that the ultimate one, which is supposed to be Jesus, Jesus had to come through the essentially council jambuo mu krana a whole nyankopon ya be wonu jambuo mu and the stress that he has to go through be dinani na waba be wu that God has to die when Satan is there and he is the root cause and I said the main problem edi amani nyina and I say ye no edi aba nti you as a human yemfa ye ho ntutu nyankopon I know you will not do that, right? You won't do that, will you?
No.
You won't. Na nyankopon anyansa nyina ya ne dia. Wono na wiase nyina tumi ya ne dia. Wono ka se mpunu a ne punu. Hwekon fa so bo wiase ne emu niama. It is an easy thing for God to clear Satan so that the people can have peace, we can live right and do all our things. What do you make of this particular story from the Bible?
Okay. Once again, Me pesa oti ase say, unsa wo kasa no, usi nyame o otumi nyansa nyaaya ne dia.
Good.
That means that you have recognized the sovereignty of God.
Exactly.
So even before I answer,
you
must first know his sovereignty.
I know.
Odino your peno and obey.
Yeah.
Na nyame tiri mu poni ne nyansa mu no. Na wa hyehyɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa sɛ this is how it's going to be. Tie ne yo.
Okay.
Enti sɛ bibia besi wɔ nipa abrabɔ mu a enye news. Sɛ yɛhwɛ obi te sɛ Judas also bɛyi Yesu ma ya.
Yeah.
Ɛda ka Yesu yɛ sɛ deɛ ɔbɛgye brodo wei adi no ɔno na bɛyi mama no. Ɛnka hɔ na Judas bɛyɛ na dwe sɛ nea menyi brodo bia. But because Judas ɔno so ka nyame hyehyɛ ho sɛ sei ni sɛ kwan wei so na bɛfa no ɔno akasa kora no on the opportunity but ɔyɛ ho hwɛ enye ye. Eti ɔhema sɛ nyame sovereignty ɛwɔ bibia mu sɛ okay me na me nyame.
Yeah.
Onimade nyinaa ebra ɔka kyerɛ mo sɛ mama wo sei menye sei no na wa ma onipa tumi bi say okay menni wei badi wei. Now from the day a nipa decision aye ne say wa mapu enti mekɔ akɔyɛ enti ɔkɔyɛ no frɛ ne kunu so ba ho ne kunu so gi bi yɛdi okay nyame ba no so okay dia mudi yenya na menim sɛ ba all means see me say nyame sovereignty na enye bibia efoforo ma nyame.
Okay.
But the process and the constant nyame ma enipa enya choice. See, that's where God begin to constitute choice for humanity. So okay, say no, baby no. I was enforcing choice, but say the way you know, say na person me but a free no, wo choice. Say medo anami no, metan anami time. It is say I branch ogina way because me time na me am decision me decide me time no. Nyame ma me choice. But before then they didn't have a choice until they broke that protocol of eating that fruit. From that time no, afa nyame ka say okay. And yeah, they see an abrabono, they open bia. Yeah, because they say my creative sir at the end so come to make a choice of whatever you want to do. It's my choice, sir. Me free her, me do him on say my choice. I am a choice, sir. Me free her, if you make us say my choice, me free her. So that was the beginning. Now me man nipa the power to choose. Because on nipa na they decided say, okay, me kwa koye say. From there, was so benya odo, unya odo, say see my mouth chance. Uka Bible Isaiah 14 verse 12 to obi in the Bible ha. Okay, because of time.
Me pa chomo mi emai ana.
Yes, obi mi.
Isaiah
14 verse 12 to 14.
Mummy emam say ana men kan 10. Na Bible can kan dey adua papa. Eh na lepton se Bible no ni mu ana. Black. Me pa cho left on the Bible no hu. Isaiah chapter. Isaiah ngoma no. Isaiah
14 verse 12.
Isaiah 14:12. Okay, we are still live on Angel 102.9. I believe say Uchachi Kodino, the premier nobody 500 phone use MTN and a teleseller. Dial *256*1#. Select Angel FM crowd.
14 verse 12 to 14.
Right, Isaiah 14:12. Or say, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Is it only 12? Or I should continue?
12 to 14.
12 to 14. Okay. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. And the 14 says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Good. Now, that was the beginning of how he decided to come and then let them do what they want to do. In his mind, he was a rebel. In God's infinite wisdom, he was now creating choices for humanity. Now, over down Romans 6:23, Nyame also used the enemy as a rebellion for humanity to know the consequences of rebellion. And from that moment, he became a tool as a rebel. Because what kind of first one now? He just rebelled against God. Ever down, no? Nyame say, okay, in my wisdom, I want people to know that when they rebel, they will bear the consequences of their rebellion.
Okay.
Now, so the enemy now Satan will become the tool for God's agenda. Because most people don't know, say, at this point, someone who choice and bad. Oh, just say the
okay.
Say, I brought to choose to say, ne, I come here with you, do for me, born by heart. What chooses or by yes, Nyame won't say at that time, no choice. It will be a sorry and a pa. No, you must say, would have make us catch will be say. Last no big shade, and then any be a man, and say Nyame pa was so shiny padia, and you have one of my crankle. Because a nipa bonia yesusu every day, and sunny a sorry free person a dozen. And to God in his own sovereignty has his own criteria. You understand? Because now he has given you choices. The enemy was coming down even to the revelation of Jesus Christ. To the point to say, God was still using, because ultimately, onyame wisdom muno, onim baby odebon sambeshe. What you say? God never intended say, okay, me kokuwe because of bonsama say there be or the sad choices in your mouth. It's bronson na make us bronson the bronsam. Na me so me nyame tantum baby because ono de every tete and nyame amake na to say na me be yo.
Okay.
And the ono person oye no.
And na oye.
Oye. Yanso ya were choices either to go with him or not. But notwithstanding no, bibia or him nipa obeye wo wiase mo bia no, you will struggle a bit to come out of something. So all I'm trying to say is that obia no ha oye perfect.
Okay.
Eti anopania wi anyum nipa struggle.
Okay.
Say me pesa me ye papa. Me pesa me ye papa. So onya papa mpo a obi obetima sorry. So wo aduane si wo e kom de no. Ni nua no nko wowu no fa aduane ni di ye. Wo ba ya boafu. Sa ni ti no fa aduane adie. Unsu kire ya na koka odo asem. Ye no do ye ho. Enti ogira on aduane kom de no wa fa adi. Osi di enti no wadi aduane. One na eku bru ni nia. Right? Eti won na choose say won no aduane no wadi awadi. Ba wo ba ye so na ka wawu a ka besu. Ye kwame aduane kwanka die enso odi ye no. So won ni nya problem.
Yeah, that is true. Right, and can we therefore at this juncture, I mean, you bet me nyame som I say we actually worship God because he gave us life. Like we respect our parents because of the end we are say, not because our parents will give us another life after this life. Can we therefore make it clear for the people to know that when you are here, Nyankopon say Australia restaurants has said there are many pama.
Good.
Uba ha betnase. Bebobra. Say wo die wom for 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, 70 years to die. Come and live fully.
Good.
Ware will be experience life. When you go, I mean, if you go and there is any other benefit, it becomes a bonus for you.
Good.
But not because we are here to live because you have a call and because you are the same JMB and all of that, so that people can live and accept that this is life. We are here to live. So that even on minor crano, I mean, your minor, so that we don't rely on some prophecies in the past about saying we are the next month. Live any better life because
good.
Into more think is smart and out of the box. They lived, and today they are enjoying because the foundation has been laid.
That's it.
Can we make Christianity and religion look like that? Not because we are doing because we want a second life and all that.
Good. I think it is the best that to be done. Even Yesu cry mayeno.
Yeah.
Say obi me fa Kristo say ne kan na jenkwa no. Eno cry enye ohye so. Enye se ba ohunahuna so. O say enti onyankopon yini da di kire yeda so ya de boyefo mpo. Kristo wuma ye. Owuma ye kire no still yeda so ya de boyefo. What I say? Yeah. Which means that Luther continue, the struggle continues. There's no way that anything will change. We are just going to be like that. We are just in it. It will be for Christo. Simplicity.
Well, I love your vibe. Thank you so much. And quickly, do you have any BB Ebaso at the church? And I say regular church services and all
regular church service. Sunday, Saturday, mechano.
Yeah.
And because of construction, yes, Sunday is more on Sunday morning.
Okay.
Sunday morning, we start at 7. We close at 10:30. Our Tema site A, Community 3.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And obviously, follow me on TikTok.
Yes.
And Facebook. And also,
What account name no bio?
The name is William Branhan. Our TikTok. Facebook is William Branhan. A blue tick.
Okay.
Because other people are creating Wenibi. That's what
original one. No, me patch a blue tick, a verified account.
Verified account.
It's a follow no, and the vibes at the pan. Then lastly, you channel Danny and Nadia Tianet.
You channel the Tianet.
To say why and win election. No, not for the account.
Still na. Dr. Bawumia never win.
Okay.
But I make some intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, na and conform be free so be take site. So, ubet me who adie. Initially, I mean, can baby ada. There are NDC people and I mean, they are rebels, they won't listen. You call them, they will not come. And they know that I'm not even a hungry man. Now, so Bibi Dania, can you bet much as a way could be better, but they will not listen. Because who needing and so many more. 102.9. And before I some way better than I can't be about Dr. Bawumia. Now, yes, some errors are done. Not because they are not errors towards me. Errors that they should have corrected before. They make a crown, me. Because Odi for me so come say I want to muta say betania NDC na be win. But 7 December and a betray. Say we the feelings the kind and as we the nyame the kind. Enti eno ano. But just 2 days ago me sa hu ani swade hu na ni swade hu na me hu ye no. Me hu no say Chief Imam Shaributu ani Kufo omu gina a gate. Now there were gatekeepers. More gate no. There was one in Shaributu and some say picture. Na John Mahama. But also I want to say right Bawumia. Now, when I saw the vision, me was Kufo ejina Shaributu nchen. Omi on the more sa gate na no. Now that gate no I want light I want anim but na chino light na want shrine pa. 82 people na one in 7 Papa ne peja the left one, na John. But the gate did not open to Okanasa to Musi. And then he lifted the other one. Or lifted the gate in the and the picture moved from his hand into baby light. Now, this election, the two entities are trying to say, symbols and decisions for the next who will become the president are these two personalities. And I believe that you see, Obanyansa phobia betiase, Ghana han ocean come we be do attempt me sapajiri mfana ho. Oka we ma we ya enti sa na ekoso. But a children na kofo so no akwa we asem bia oka no e say na eko. Enti me mentai NDC for and amenya party bia we. So for onya party bia. Dabi tina me kaka say the NDC for no mo kasa na me no mo more closer crowd.
Yeah. Hey. All right. Part of our telephone number to Jama.